Joe with Black Box Silver and Bronze, and I'm here for Alan, the Comic Collector Geek's weekly challenge. This week it's Jungle Comics, so let's check them out. At number 10, I have Conga Jungle King. This is issue number 8. It's from 1958, and it's an IW Enterprises reprint. That's a Sal Brodsky cover, and it reprints stories from Fiction House. So it reprints a story from Conga number 10 from 1951, as well as a story from Jungle Comics number 68, 80, 82, and 83. There were 2 issues in this reprint series. Weirdly, the first one was number 1, and this one is number 8. Conga Jungle King. Number 9 is Jungle Adventures 12, another reprint. Super Comics reprint. This is from 1964, and this reprints Zoot number 14, and there were 5 issues in this run. Again, weird numbering. There was issue number 10, 12, 15, 17, and 18. At number 8 is Jungle Girls number 14 from Americomics or AC Comics. This issue is from 1993. And this series ran 16 issues. And this issue has a new story in the front with a girl from FemForce, Tara, T-A-R-A, Tara of the FemForce. And she teams up with Nyoka, Cave Girl, Princess Panther, and Tigra, which were other Jungle Girls in the public domain. This has a great Good Girl cover with the dinosaur, and it reprints a story from Thrilling Comics number 68, a Princess Panther story from Thrilling Comics number 68, which is an Alex Schoenberg cover. And then it reprints a story from Jungle Comics number 108 called Camilla, and that's a Matt Baker story that it reprints. At number 7 is Richfield Presents Clyde Beatty's African Jungle Book. And this is a promo comic that you don't see around too much, from 1956. It's from Richfield Oil. And also there's some advertisements for Disneyland on the back, where I guess Richfield Oil sponsored the motor car race at one time. And so this is about this guy right here, Clyde Beatty. He was born in 1903 and lived till 1965, and he was a famous animal trainer, zoo owner, and circus mogul. And he was in movies. He was in films in the 30s through the 50s. He was on television up through the 60s. And he had a famous fighting act where he would go in a cage with a wild animal with a whip and a gun like that. And that's what he was known for. And so this shows him out on the plains of Africa, hunting animals. And then towards the back of the book, you've got a cool map of Africa showing you where the different animals are located. And then it even has a couple of pages with some information about the animals. So that's Clyde Beatty's African Jungle Book. Watch out for that! Number 6 from 3 Dimension Comics is Jungle Thrills. This is a 3D comic. And what's cool about this is from December of 1953. It's by Star Publications. And you can see right there, it's signed. It's an L.B. Cole cover. So that's pretty cool. And this reprints stories from Fox Publications, a story from Jungle Lil, number 1, and a story from Jungle Joe #2, and those were both Fox publications. #5 is Jumbo Comics #134, and this is a fiction house comic from April of 1950 with Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. And that's a great Sheena cover where she's swinging in on a vine, and there's that panther, I guess, because it doesn't look like a tiger or a lion, so some kind of panther. I got this comic. Some guy came into the comic store when I was living in Hawaii. He had a box of comics, and he tried to sell them to the owner. He didn't want them. So I said, "Oh, let me look through those." And I found this one and offered him $5, and he took it. #4, Rima the Jungle Girl #1. This is the first collector's issue. Ooh, first collector's issue. But this is from May of 1974, and it's got some great Joe Kubert art on the cover there. Didn't run that long. I don't remember how many issues, 4, 5, 6 issues, something like that. But they all have great covers, and this is #1. At #3 is Shanna the She Devil #1. This is the great first ish from December of 1972 with a beautiful Jim Steranko cover. Shanna the She Devil swinging in there, and you see a panther and either, what is that, a cheetah or a leopard? I don't know, but a great jungle scene there. And this comic tells you the origin of Shanna. At #2 is one of my favorite characters in comics, the Phantom. And here you have the Gold Key run of the Phantom. This is the Phantom #6 from February of 1964 with a beautiful jungle cover with the girl in the parachute stuck in the tree about to get attacked by that lion, and the Phantom's coming in to rescue her. This is a painted cover by George Wilson. Not that George Wilson. And what was really cool about these painted Phantom covers in the Gold Key run was that before we had Virgin variants, we had them back with the Phantom Gold Key because the back covers was a pinup of the front cover without the trade dress. And so they're really great painted covers. And the Phantom ran in Gold Key from issue #1 through 17. And then King Comics picked it up, and they ran with it and kept the numbering going from 18 to 28. And then Charlton picked it up from King, and their numbering ran from 30 to 74. But what happened to the missing issue #29? I don't know. My #1 jungle comic is another Phantom comic, Harvey Comics Hits number 56 from April of 1952. And this is my favorite Phantom cover. It's got bondage, it's got skulls, it's got fire, it's got a woman with headlights in distress. And so this was part of the Harvey Comics Hits run, which was from issue number 51 through 62. And it was kind of like tryouts. There was another Phantom issue. The first one, issue 51, was also a Phantom issue, but this is the best. And 54 was a cool cover too, which was a jungle cover. I have that around here somewhere, but I couldn't find it, so I couldn't show you that one. But another thing that was cool about this was that it also had a pinup of the Phantom on the back cover. So Comic Addicts, that's my 10 jungle-themed comics for the Comic Collector Geeks Challenge. I hope you liked that. And tell me which ones did you like the best. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.